snack. Me and you gonna have a little chat about books. Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a book review, and the book that I'm going to be reviewing is Fire and Flood, which is by Victoria Scott. And this is a new release, a new YA release. It came out like a month or so ago, very recently, and I just kind of picked it up on a whim because it was 99p on an Amazon Kindle daily deal, so why not pick it up? And I just kind of picked it up and slotted it into my TBR because I felt like it and wanted to see what it was all about and why it was getting so many good reviews. So let's get started. So a lot of people have actually compared this book to The Hunger Games. I don't think that that's quite right, although it is good, like The Hunger Games is good. I would compare it more to The Maze Runner. It definitely reminded me of The Maze Runner, so if you've read that trilogy and you enjoyed that trilogy, this is probably a book that you'll really enjoy. And I did really enjoy the Maze Runner trilogy, so I really enjoyed this one. So basically this is a YA book and it's all based around the idea of a race. The race is secret and Tala only finds out about the race when a little blue box with an invitation is delivered to her house. And she believes that her brother has just put this box there to trick her or play a joke on her, and she doesn't really believe that it's real, but the promise inside is so tempting and so good that she has to believe that it is real, and her family's acting all strange when she tells them about it, so it's all very odd, and she decides that maybe this is actually a real invitation to this race and maybe I should go. So of course she does, and when she does reach the race, and it's called the Brimstone Bleed, when she reaches that and she joins in, all sorts of very strange things and adventures happen, so that's where the action really begins. So she gets this little earpiece in the blue box, and so she goes and she follows the instructions that have been left for her in this blue box, and she goes on a journey that could save the life of the brother that she really loves, and that's Cody. Cody is her brother and she loves him dearly, and they get on really well and they're really good friends, but obviously the cancer is limiting his ability to do anything. And so she really wants to go on this race because there's a chance that it could save his life if she wins. I really loved the magical elements within this book because there were these things which were called Pandoras. Basically they're like little Pokemon, spirit creature things, and they can do all sorts of really cool things. They can transform bigger, they can copy other creatures, they can blow fire, they can fly, just everything cool that you can think of, there'll be a Pandora that can do it. And I definitely feel like the element of the Pandoras was something that really resonated with me and just made me interested and excited about the book, and that was definitely the main thing that I really personally loved, because imagining these crazy, fun, amazing beasts and creatures was just so interesting and so exciting that I couldn't get enough of it. I thought it was really cool. So there is a lot of mystery at the beginning. We don't really know what's going on. All we know is that this earpiece has arrived and she's going to follow it. So it was very mysterious for a lot of the book until about halfway through. But I didn't really mind that because it made me want to carry on reading. It made me want to get through and see what was going to happen and find out what was going to be this big race. I didn't actually like Tala to begin with, as I thought that she was a little bit self-indulgent and she was a bit irritating, a bit annoying, because she was one of those preppy girls who missed her friends, missed going out and stuff like that, and didn't really seem to see the kind of real issues in her life until a bit later in the story. But she did definitely grow as a character, and by the end I was definitely rooting for her. So I think that she starts off a little bit irritating, but she definitely grows into a much more interesting heroine character. There is a love interest in the story, as there is with most YA, but luckily this love interest did not take over the storyline. I don't like it when the love interest becomes the storyline, but in this one it really didn't. The storyline was the storyline and the love interest was an extra snippet on the side. So that was good and I enjoyed that. And it was quite obvious from the start who that love interest was going to be, but I enjoyed the aspect of them developing a partnership and working through the race together. I would definitely recommend this book. I ended up giving it a 4 out of 5 star rating, so I did really enjoy it, and I would definitely recommend it if you like the Maze Runner trilogy or Hunger Games. a lot of people have compared it to that, as I said, because it is very fast paced, it's very action packed, it's full of cool new ideas which I really like, and the characters and the places are really interesting as well, like the action that they get into and the arguments and fights and chaos that ensues within this race is just really fun and really exciting to read about and to see. So I would definitely recommend it. I think that the writing was really good, the pacing was really fast, and it was just a really interesting book overall. I would say that I am looking forward to the next one coming out because I'm definitely going to pick it up. Let me know if you've read this book or what you thought of it, if you did, in the comments, and I will see you all very soon. Bye! Me and you gonna have a little chat.